We're here at the Tennessee State Senior Olympic Championships in Swimming 2021, and we think swimming is a great way for a person to get involved in an activity. We're going to interview a 94-year-old. Here's like a timesheet that gives you the different events and what lane you're in, and it kind of tells you what event you're in, what lane. But these are samples of some of the swimmers. This is a freestyle race, probably the most popular, and you'll see here these are some of the younger, faster ones with the flip turns. Others will just grab a hold of the end. The interview at the end of this video is with a 94-year-old that's still swimming and staying healthy. So, here's another group. This would be the breaststroke, which is another one of the 4 strokes. And actually, this particular race is my race, and this is combination. It's called the IM. So you're doing the individual medley. You're doing all 4 strokes. So in this particular race, you start off with the butterfly, and that's sometimes the hardest, just because it's hard to get. I just had a rotator cuff, so I have a hard time getting that left arm around, to the front. And as you age, it gets harder to do some of these things. But these are just grab and turn. And then you go to the backstroke, and then the third event is the breaststroke, and then lastly is the freestyle. And that's typically where most of the swimmers are in the freestyle events.
Well, we're here at the 2021 Tennessee State Senior Olympics Finals, and the swimming, obviously, as you can see. And we're here with Joe Dawes, and he's an amazing guy. First of all, no one will believe what I'm going to say. He's 94 years old. World War I, would you imagine? But Joe, we just want to hear about how your life has gone and what it's meant to stay in shape, and if you've had any obstacles, and just the kind of things that encourages others to do what you've done.
Well, I always tried to stay healthy. I always swam, but I never did any competition until after I retired.
Okay.
And when I retired, a good friend of mine talked me into coming and fooling around with the Senior Olympics, which I did.
What year was that? Do you remember?
No, but it was in the 90s.
Okay.
Sometime. Yes. And so anyway, I found it to be really interesting and fun.
Right.
And
it kind of gives you something to motivate you to work out a little bit. So
absolutely.
You know that event's coming.
And when you really get into it, you get into the competition and you meet people from all over, which you didn't know before.
Right.
And just enjoy hobnobbing with them.
Yeah, and you got a couple of gold medals here, I see.
Yeah, I did. So anyway, it's great fun. And I have been, since I got into it, to, I believe, 8 nationals.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
And they're every 2 years.
Yes, it used to be on the odd years till COVID put it off.
Right.
So I don't know if they'll go back and have one in 2023 or not. But
yeah.
Anyway,
it's 22 in Fort Lauderdale, right?
It is. Yes,
yeah.
It is. It was supposed to be 21, and so anyway, it just keeps you in shape, and meeting people away from home and all that sort of thing. It's a great thing.
Have you seen the quality of your life compared to others, even that you knew, because you stayed in shape, how much more you've been able to do and the life you've been able to live?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Couldn't be any question about that.
Yes, they sit down too much.
Yeah.
So anyway, this way you get out,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing.
I mean, to be 94 and be as active as you are, I mean, that's such a blessing. And if we could encourage others that are sitting there on that couch and they're, I don't know, maybe they're in their 60s, say, well, I couldn't do that. Well, here you are,
Yeah.
94, and you're out here doing this. So,
Well, they often ask me about how I did. I said, well, just learn to swim, and it'll keep you going.
yeah.
You breathe in rhythm. You get your heart rate up. You keep your muscles moving, and
And you're not beating up your joints, you know, like
Yeah.
running or some of the other things.
that's right. It doesn't beat your joints to death. I did run at one time, and my doctor told me, Joe, quit running, ride your bicycle. He said, swim.
Did you have a hip replacement or a knee replacement?
Knee replacement.
Okay.
Yes, and that's so old I can't tell you how old it is, but anyway, it was.
Yeah, I had both mine replaced.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I was very fortunate that it went very well, and it still hangs on.
Yeah.
With I remember asking the doctor if I could water ski,
Oh,
and he said, "Well, you can do anything you feel like doing."
That's what my doctor said.
And I said, "Well, what if I hurt it?" He said, "You probably can't do anything I can't fix." and so,
I love it.
and so I did ski. I slalomed until I was 83.
Oh my God! I used to slalom as well. I
Did you?
slalom and I speed skied.
Yeah.
They used to have a race in California from Long Beach to Catalina Island and back.
Oh,
Now, that was grueling.
it would have been very grueling. I don't think I
It was
could.
on a single ski. It was
Yeah.
just a race ski.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's exciting.
It's great fun.
And you did it to what age? You were slalom?
83.
83 slalom skiing. I still got some years left. I can slalom ski.
Yes, you have. Get busy.
Get busy. I need to get out there.
Well, that's also great fun. It's so much fun. I love doing it.
Well, is there any other thing you'd say to somebody that's watching this that just doesn't seem like they can do it, to encourage them to get their health back?
I don't know.
It's hard to motivate.
I try to eat right, and
I heard you have a garden.
well, it's a flower garden.
Oh, okay. You don't eat the flowers.
No, I live in an independent living
Oh,
place,
okay.
and they gave me a flower bed that I could tend.
Oh, okay.
So I keep it full of blooming flowers.
Oh, that's great. And how about your spiritual belief? Is there anything that drives you there that helps you have confidence or makes you continue to go?
Well, absolutely. I'm a church goer, and
Okay.
and I don't know what I would do without that. But
Yeah,
anyway.
we're the same. We're basic Bible-believing Christians that
Yeah.
think it's one of the most, the critical thing you do in this life is,
Absolutely. Yeah, I attend Brentwood United Methodist,
Okay.
and it's a wonderful church. Y'all come.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, any good Bible-believing, Bible-teaching church.
You get
Awesome.
you get good encouragement there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Especially to get through the COVID, I suppose. But
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
me. And but anyway, I was not greatly hindered by the COVID.
Yeah.
I was very fortunate, and yes, I was. As soon as they opened the swimming pools, I came back. Even before they would let you go in there and take a shower, I had to go home wet.
But you're just wanting to get back in that
Absolutely,
activity.
you have to have it.
It's a lifestyle, isn't it? Once you get started and it creates a lifestyle, then you just miss it if you don't do it.
You totally miss it if you don't do it.
Right.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
Well, that was incredible, Joe. I just appreciate your story and how well it served you to stay active.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and it's been a great life, and I should probably compliment some of the people that encouraged me to do it, but I said that was many years ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And of course, one thing I say too is when you win, if you want to win, outlive your opponents.
That's the winning part.
That's the there. Outlive your opponent.
I love it.
All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
one of the things about Senior Olympics is every time you go up to another age, you look forward to it. Oh my gosh, I'm in the 85 group now, or I'm in the 90.
Well, if you're the baby in the group, that's best.
Yeah,
And
right.
when I was 90, that was much better than 94. When you're the
Yeah.
granddaddy in the group.
Yeah, you're
If I can make it to next year, I'll be a baby again and I'll win everything.
You will. 95 to 100. I love it.
All right.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
In the age group 90 to 94, the gold medal goes to Joseph Dawes.
I want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. Our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. If you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.